So question today, yo, Drew and Ryder, I thought that eating white rice and potatoes still made your body produce insulin. I thought all carbs did. Fruit doesn't. Well, the fruit does, but the fructose is very low. Also, white rice and juices spike your insulin, making you extra hungry. Sorry, just what I've read in countless health books. Tell us how it is, Drew and Ryder. Good question. Good question. Now let's look at the facts. Insulin, it's a protein your body produces. If you eat anything, if you eat a steak, some dead cow flesh, if you eat some white sugar, insulin level is going to go up. But the beef will make it higher. That's where the term beef up, you want to beef up, mate. There's no term banana up or rice up. It's beef up, bulk up. Whey protein, all these things that raise the fuck out of your insulin. IGF-1 levels go up. All these things go up. Now, people go, that's not true, Harley. Like, white rice spikes your insulin and makes you obese. Okay. Bullshit. You know when you go to the gym and people say, do you even lift, bruh? Do you even lift? I say, do you even travel, bruh? Go to fucking Indonesia, China, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, Thailand, etc. I have. I've lived in these places. I lived in a village in Thailand once in a little concrete room, $30 a month. That's how little rent I was paying. I was living like a full-on, basic, hardcore Thai village where the locals were like, what's he doing here, man? No one lives here that's not Thai. This is like Thailand. This is the shit where no tourists are, where the locals are really cool, really loving. And I've seen them eat every meal. Rice. Bananas for dessert. There was no ice cream. There was no steak. There was no dairy. There was no fridges. When people eat a little bit of meat, it was like a bit of seasoning in the rice. Just big plates of rice. They couldn't afford the animal products. Very expensive. Maybe on the weekend they have a bit of chicken or something as a treat. Rice, breakfast, lunch, dinner, fruit. You want something sweet? In Thailand they have sugar in water or fruit or sugarcane juice. They don't have ice cream because people can't even afford fridges. The people are telling me, Harley, in Asia, they eat a lot of meat. And it's like, where's the fucking fridge, man? These people hardly even have electricity in a lot of these places. They're not starving. So people go, oh, they must be starving. No, they're not starving. They're healthy, slim physique, got enough energy to work around. They're not riding their bikes and running marathons. They're not going to 24-hour fitness with a little swipe card. They don't have a stepping machine in the village. What they do is they do basic labour, carrying a few bits around, bit of rice, looking after the kids. Generally the husband goes out and the wife just does the cooking and cleaning and keeps the little concrete house in order. They're not fucking running, they're not on Strava. They're not running sub 5-minute miles. So rice, carbohydrates, keep insulin levels low. But, when you add in the animal products, boom, spike in insulin. Go to any gym where the full-on bodybuilders train and ask them, off the record, guys, have you ever heard of anyone who uses insulin? And they're like, fucking oath, man. Insulin is the most legal and one of the most dangerous, but one of the most powerful anabolic means growth hormones on the planet, period. Insulin. Every single pro bodybuilder uses it. Fucking dangerous. It can kill you. And I've heard of some horror stories. I'll put a link down below from a bodybuilding forum explaining it. And I do not promote insulin usage. It's fucking dangerous. But yes, it is one of the most hardcore anabolic steroids around. So they use insulin to create more mass and then just more bulk. And then if you want to cut, use thyroid medications like T3 and Throx and all this. That's another story, which I don't recommend either. But that's what bodybuilders do. Go into any gym and say, hey guys, what would happen if you just lived on white rice and bananas and cane sugar in water? And they'll be like, and what else? No meat, no fish, no eggs, no dairy, no whey protein. They'd be like, fuck you. I look like that skinny fucking Drew and Ryder guy on YouTube. I want to be bulky, I want to be massive, I want to be big. If you want to be big, you got to have high insulin levels. That's why no one does the fruitarian diet who wants to be a serious bodybuilder. Because you'll be like 150 pounds. 150 pound bodybuilder? Ain't gonna happen. That's why none of these female bodybuilders are vegan or fruitarian, because the insulin level is just going to be too low. You'd probably have to start injecting insulin. So, here's a good book to read. Neil Barnard's Program for reversing diabetes. Basically, that's how it is, man. Everything you eat raises insulin, pretty much. Fruit being the lowest, because fruit's mostly 50% calories from fructose, and fructose doesn't need insulin to be absorbed and metabolized by the body. That's why fructose is like the wonder weight loss food. People go, oh, no. I heard the obese, fucking fat Robert Lustig said that fructose is bad, and I heard that Dr. Richard Johnson, who looks like Barney from The Simpsons, get on stage, sound like he's half drunk, and he's going, oh, sugar's the cause for obesity, and I've got a fucking jolly neck, and I'm doing it, guys, it's too skinny. I make fun of people, but seriously, travel. Observe through your eyes. Look at what people are trying to sell you. They're usually trying to sell you some fucking supplement, or look what people sell you. Look what we're trying to sell you. We're not really trying to sell you maybe an ebook or something. We're trying to tell you how to live, how to be slim and healthy for life. You ever notice that we never have to do juice fasts or cleanses or all this bullshit to stay skinny and lean? We don't have to do crazy amount of training. We're not doing any drugs. We're not doing any thyroid meds or whatever, or anything to sort of sneakily stay lean, or liposuction or whatever. And just because people do those things, not as bad people, but it's very common in the fitness industry for people to do steroids, thyroid meds to cut up and lean up for photo shoots, or they just recycle the one photo, or they're doing human growth hormone, testosterone, or whatever. Very common to sell supplements to use these aesthetic drugs, medications, to create an aesthetic physique to sell protein powders, whatever. Nonsense. Very, very common. Less so common in the raw food world, but still, you got to remember, what is someone trying to sell me? And then you got to look at the people who like Lustig and that. They're just getting massive grants from the government or whatever, from the university, to go, yeah, this sounds interesting. Yeah, fruits make you fat. Oh, I wanted to believe that, and I can eat more bacon and eggs. That sounds great, Mr. Lustig. Let's throw down another $3 million in that research grant, and you're doing a great job. And how about we go to that steakhouse for lunch, and I won't eat any fries though. I won't eat any deep fried potatoes, and no steamed potatoes, definitely not, because steamed potatoes make you fat, it spikes your insulin, and let's put on extra fucking steak on the fucking sandwiches. But no bread though. All those Asians, they get fat eating grains. Insane, but that's how it goes. And there's no one in the industry really standing up. Well, there's a few people, Dr. McDougall and Bernard and Doug Graham and that, but it's a minority. But how come 100% of the high carb promoters, 100% are all slim? They're all slim. They're all fucking slim. How come? And all these high fat promoters, 99% of them are overweight. How come? Because high fat, high protein diets, animal-based diets, spike the fuck out of your insulin. Insulin is the most powerful growth hormone, one of the body produces. Mass! If you want weight, high insulin. If you want to be slim and trim and toned, fucking low insulin. 100%. Carbs for the win. Base your diet around carbohydrate. Fruit being the best. Fruit is the ultimate weight loss food. Don't believe it? Look at us, man. So carb the fuck up. Avoid getting brainwashed from fat people who are just in it for the fucking money, or to sell you bullshit, or they're drugged up on steroids and going, oh, fucking strength camp, and we're real strong, and just all whatever. Judge by results, not by theory. Follow your heart and just listen to common sense, please. Fair trade, organic, in the Lambo. Just fits, perfect size. Who needs to put me in a Lambo?